G'day there, Lee here from the Hidden Why podcast. Hope you're well. Just wanted to share a few insights around sleep hacks. There's so many of them, right? There's so many that you can do, but I'm going to share 4 today that I think are really fundamental and quite easy to do for you to improve the quality of your sleep. So let's get into them today. Number 1, I think really important and has been noticed in my life to improve the quality of my sleep, and that's the time you eat before you go to bed. If you eat right before you go to bed, your body's going to be using energy to burn that food and fuel. And instead of using that energy to allow your body to rest and recover, it's going to be digesting that food. So the best thing to do is to try and eat your last meal 2 to 3 hours before your bedtime. And that way, by the time you go to bed, your body's going to have all that food digested and worked through, and it's going to be able to use its energy to help you rest better and recover better. And that's going to improve the quality of your sleep. So that's really important. There's a few other things there, what you can do and what you shouldn't do before bed, but I think that's a big one that we can all achieve. The second thing I think is consistent sleep times. So going to bed at the same time every day, waking up at the same time every day. If you can do that fairly consistently, your quality of sleep is going to improve. Your body becomes adjusted and used to those times that you sleep, and then your body clock naturally just tunes into those times, and it will improve and adjust the quality of your sleep along the way. But if you're going to bed one night at 9, the next night at 1 a.m., the next day at 11, and you're waking up all over the spot, it's really going to be disruptive, your sleep, and it's not going to be quality sleep. The third thing I think you can really do is a bit of a mind dump before you go to bed. And what I mean by that is you can either do journaling or just some self-reflection, just a bit of thought time before you go to bed. And I think really it helps clear your head about, what you've got on. And so you're not going to be waking up, and this is a challenge for me, believe me, but you're not going to be waking up or as likely to wake up about things that you've forgotten or things that you've got on the next day. So what I recommend is just reflecting on, okay, well, what's on tomorrow? Have a look at your calendar, have a look at your schedule. Cool, I've got that. And that way you can sort of just clear the mind about what's coming up and what you've got on tomorrow. So a bit of a plan about the next day. Maybe a little bit of reflection on what happened today. What went well, what didn't go well, what could you do better, what could you stop doing altogether. So just a little bit of reflection time, and that's just either by sitting there and thinking about it, lying in bed thinking about it, or even getting out a journal and journaling about it, I think is really beneficial for the quality of your sleep. And the fourth one, I think, now I don't know if this actually improves the quality of your sleep, but I believe it does, because I believe a positive mind is more likely to have positive rest. Okay, so one of those things is gratitude. I've talked about it in the past, and that is really just, again, lying in bed or when you're journaling, when you're having that reflection time, just to reflect on all that you're grateful for. And it could be as simple as, I'm grateful for the luckiness of this bed that I get to lie in and sleep in every day. I'm grateful for the roof over my head. I'm grateful for my team and their performance today. Whatever it might be, just show some gratitudes around what happened today, or what happened in your life recently, or how your life is and how fortunate you are. Having that level of gratitude gives the mind some positivity, and I believe, like I said before, a positive mind equals positive rest. So there's 4 things I wanted to share for you today. Have a great day ahead. It's all about living life more fully, having more meaning, and finding more joy. We'll speak to you soon.